Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation. Today we're going to talk about the Warmachine in-game uni. And first impressions, when I look at this thing, this is a beautiful uni. Aesthetically, this looks awesome. I love the crap out of it. It's freaking amazing. It does give him a little bit extra survivability, but it's not much. A little bit. And the damage is better than the Infinity War uni, but it's only by a small margin, you guys. It's not like it's astronomical. It is better though. I mean, if I was to compare this uni to the Iron Man uni, I think that this uni, the Warmachine uni, actually gives Warmachine a little bit more damage than what the Iron Man uni gives Iron Man. I mean, that's not saying a lot, but it is a little bit better than that in my opinion. I think it's better than the Iron Man uni. It's not bad. Is it worth buying? If you already have the Infinity War uni, I would say no. I don't think it's worth buying. If you love Warmachine and you want to upgrade him a little bit, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I'm a big Warmachine fan. I think he's an amazing character, so I went ahead and got it. But this is the team we're going to be using. We're going to use White Fox for her Tier 2 passive, which increases damage dealt to supervillain types by 60% and applies to characters that have leadership, which Warmachine has. And we're going to use Ancient One for a couple reasons. We're going to use Ancient One for this ignore target dodge rate by 25%. And we're also going to be using him for this heal. Warmachine, even with this new uni, guys, this has always been a problem for him. He just lacks survivability. And his defenses are terrible. I mean, if he gets touched by Corvus, which is who we're facing, that bleed will kill him in no time. Like, it doesn't take but a moment. He'll die. It's just... So you need some heals in there to try to keep old Warmachine alive. Because it's pretty tough not to get hit. You know, if the tornadoes get you, then you're going to be sitting there and, well, Corvus will stab you or poke you or whatever. And then he'll do the bleed and, well, you'll die. And yeah, you need some heals with this guy, for sure. Now, Warmachine has a 30% physical attack leadership, so it's bumping up his physical attack stats here. He has 23,000 physical attack. He has 118 attack speed, 38 crit rate, 189 critical damage, almost max ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. And there's that leadership, which White Fox's passive applies to. Get out of here. His first gear is at 25. He's a level 70 character. He has all 5-star Urus. I got him built up fairly well. And all of his skills are at 6. Now, compared to the Infinity War uni, the only real difference, I mean, everything's pretty much the same. The only real difference, I mean, you still have this guard, but that guard, I mean, it's worthless in World Boss, guys. I'm not even going to use it. I'm not even going to use this skill because, well, you could freaking die. It sucks. You need an immunity or invincibility or iframes. Those are your best means of survivability. Some kind of awesome shield, and it has to be an awesome shield. The passive, immunity to stun, which is good. Increases physical defense by 5%. I mean, these are all the same compared to the Infinity War uni. The 4, now this is one difference. It has a stun. Okay. And by the way, the 2 skill is different, and you'll see that in the preview. The 5, pretty much the same thing, and his leadership, that 30% increase of physical attack. So I'll preview the skill here. So really, the big change they did was this 2 skill. And the 2 is an amazing skill. It looks awesome, but the thing about it is, it's a partial iframe. Like right there, you can take damage. You can take damage at the very beginning of the skill, and you can take damage at the very end of the skill. So it kind of, I mean, so what I'm doing is I hit the 5. And 5's a nice iframe, very safe skill to use. I hit the 2, and as soon as the bombs come down, I hit the 4. And that's what I do. I don't use the 1 because the 1, I mean, it just leaves you vulnerable. You'll frickin' croak using that thing. And the 3, the same thing. Now, against Shadowland, the 3 is a great skill. But against World Boss, it's useless. And I really wish they'd gave this guy like some kind of like I mean, if they'd gave that 3 skill just like a 3-second immunity would have been enough. I mean, just a little bit more. I just don't think it's enough of an improvement. It needs to be a little bit better. his damage was already insane. I mean, Warmachine is a strong mofo. I mean, Infinity War uni, he is freaking strong. And in this uni, he's strong too as far as his damage, but his survivability is really what hurts him. He has a stage 6 overdrive set. He has a CTP of energy with 180% damage proc. And now this uni is at normal. And you take a look at you look at the uniform effect. Activation rate 60% chance when attacking. It gives him a 15% increase of physical attack. Well, when you look at the Infinity War uni, and you guys see that this uni is at mythical, it gives a 10% increase to all attacks. 60% rate also. Chance when hit. So when you're getting hit, you have a 60% chance of getting a 10% increase to all attack on the Infinity War uni. And on the endgame uni, when attacking, you have a 60% chance when attacking, which is actually better, and you get a 15% increase of physical attack. So that's pretty sweet. Now, what we're going to do, you guys, we're just going to go, I'm not going to do any comparisons, because the uni is strong no matter what. This clear that I'm going to do, I could do in the Infinity War uni, and obviously I'll be able to do in this uni. But, you know, let's just get into it, you guys. So let's take on old Corvus, and let's see how he does. Let's rock and roll. So here we go. And we're going to do stage 50, you guys. Like I said, Warmachine's strong. He was already strong, you know. In the Infinity War uni, he was strong. I mean, we're only using one support, just White Fox, and yeah, look at the damage, guys. I mean, yeah, his damage is insane. I mean, he's strong. There's no doubt. You guys see the strikers I'm using? I got Scarlet and Deadpool. I got Deathlock and Kate Bishop for that extra ignore dodge, because I'm getting 25% from Ancient One, and I'm getting 30% from my Obelisk on Warmachine, which is giving me about 95% ignore dodge total, which is enough. And I got anti-venom for those extra heals. So I'm bringing in a lot of healing action, man, because like I said, you know, Warmachine, he can't take a lot. If he gets hit, he just lacks survivability. That's really his biggest problem. I mean, if this guy, if he had an immunity, an invincibility, or his iframe was a full iframe on that 2, oh my god, he would be just, the difference would be insane, guys. Just like that little 2-second immunity that they put on Black Widow, if they would have done something like that for this guy, like if they'd put a 2-second immunity on that 2 skill, it would have just been better. Really, a 3-second would be better, but I mean, it's if you guys want to know how much better the in-game uni is as far as damage compared to the Infinity War uni, I think if you was to equip the in-game uni, rank it up to mythical, it would do about 2 stages higher than the Infinity War uni. About 2 stages higher. Which is, you know, it's okay, it's decent, you know, it's definitely respectful, but is it worth those crystals to buy just for that? And just for that tad bit of extra survivability? I don't think so. You know, it's really just a matter of you love old Warmachine and you want to invest a little into him. But, I mean, but he's awesome, there's no doubt. I mean, he's a strong mofo. And the rotation that I'm using seems to work out pretty good. You know, like I said, I just do the 5 and then I hit the 2. Bombs come down, I hit the 4. And the thing about Rhodey that really sucks is, whether you do the 2 or the 4, he lands right next to the world boss. So he can take damage pretty easy. I really wish they had at least made his skill, if they're not going to give him immunity, at least make it to where he would be far away when he lands. That way you at least be able to run away, you know, and get away from the world boss so you don't get freaking stabbed or bled. I mean, like right here, guys, man, oh, watch out, watch out. Like he can't take much, man. His defenses are crap. It's kind of weird, man, you know, being in the Warmachine armor, and he really can't take a lot. Try to get as much of that healing as I can. Ancient One really is a lifesaver. And so is Scarlet when she comes in there and mind controls. If you guys notice, I'm also using the charm on White Fox's 5th skill. We're going to use that charm. Try to add a little extra survivability for old Warmachine. Whoa, we gotta get out of there. Whoa, watch out, watch out. Oh, we're gonna take a shot. Crap. Nowhere to go there. Okay. Come on, buddy. Where's Scarlet at? Where you at, girl? Come on, help a brother out. Oh, there she is. Atta girl. I mean, guys, look at that damage. It's bonko. You know, I mean, we got one sport. Granted, it is White Fox at 60%, but even if I was to put Shuri, Coulson in here, I mean, this would be a catwalk for him. He'd still be able to do this. No problem. But like I said before, he could do this in the Infinity War unit also. It's just... So it's really up to you guys. You guys let me know what you think about the in-game unit. You know, do you like it? You know, do you agree with me? Do you think that he should have a little bit better survivability, or do you think it's just fine the way it is? You know, I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. It's not as much of a disappointment as Iron Man. It's not as good as I would have wanted it to be. But it's not bad. It's okay. Look, I mean, we got 40 seconds left. Piece of cake, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.